Well, good morning. Today we're going to talk about our book this week for the Weight Watchers meeting highlights, and it is about practicing gratitude. Sorry about the hat. I'm having the worst hair day, and I'm usually not that vain, but it's just so heavy and flat, and I need a haircut. I plan on getting one this week. I have a coupon, so I'd like to get things cheaper because I'm very frugal. Not cheap, frugal. Know the difference. Know the difference. But anyway, I have a lot to be grateful in my life. I'm very grateful that I have hair on my head, even though I have very thick hair, and so that when I have it too, which I consider long, most people say this is too short, but I consider this long, it gets heavy on my head. I could probably layer it or something, but that's just not me. I'm really not that much into the hair, but if you check my other video today, you'll see my hair look really bad. It looked really, really bad. But my daily vlog, you'll see how bad it looked. You're going to have to put up with it till Friday because I haven't set aside money for it till Friday. Kelly, Freedom on a Budget, I'm doing better with my money. So I've decided I'm not going to spend any of my money until Friday, and I've allotted my money for on Friday when I get paid for a haircut. Anyway, into the bad news. It's not really bad news, but it's not joyful, happy news. But you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the fact that I only gained 0.2. I really didn't think I was going to have a gain, though. I really, truly didn't think I was going to have a gain. I didn't think I was going to have a huge loss, but I did think I was going to have a loss. So I did have a gain of 0.2. And I'm determined to put a sticker, like I showed you, I got stickers in my book. But you can see that I gained 0.2. But I put this sticker on and to remind myself, don't give up. And I have no intentions of giving up. You know, last week I lost 2.3, which is a good weight loss for me. So I have no qualms about gaining the 0.2. I know I ate a little heavier this week than I normally was eating in the past. I'm doing a little bit more walking, which is making me eat a little bit more. I had saltier foods this week than I normally do. And I had a lot of cheese, which I've noticed in the past that if I eat too much cheese, I tend to not either gain a little bit of weight, but not to lose weight. I practice all of those things in my mind. I do plan on going through my journal today to see exactly where I went wrong this week, and then check last week to see where I went right, because then, so I'm grateful that I keep a journal, because keeping the journal is going to keep me on track, and I'm going to be able to go back and see exactly where I steered off course. But let's go into the book. So the book is Practice Gratitude. Do the screenshot. You know, I don't know. I'm very lucky because I don't know how to pick a thumbnail. I just pick whatever one they give me, and I'm very fortunate a lot of times that they do pick the cover with the book, because I like to put that on there. But anyway, it says an attitude of gratitude. What was good about your day? Okay, let's think about so far today. What is good about my day? Well, it's raining. I love the rain. I absolutely love the rain. And even more, I love a thunderstorm. And it was thundering a little bit earlier. As long as it's safe. I don't like a dangerous thunderstorm, but you know, I like to sit and, especially at night, to see the lightning bolts across the sky. As long as nobody's getting hurt and nobody's losing power. I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful that it rained, because now I don't have to get out and drag that hose, because I have one hose that's really long, but it's hard to get around through my whole house, and I get my exercise just moving my hose. But I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I woke up this morning, because that wasn't a gift that was given to some people today. Some people passed during the night. And although it's a better place that I do plan on going to, I'm in no hurry. Just like my weight loss, I'm in really no big major hurry. If I knew that I could eat the way I wanted and I'd still lose 2 pounds every week, that would be great, but I know that I can't. So I'm satisfied with going out to eat when I want to go out to eat, having that occasional snack that I know that's not really low in points, but I'm grateful that I can make the choices of it. When you notice any good thing, no matter how big or small, you experience gratitude, and that's a good thing. Because as you move through your daily life, sometimes you really have to look. Things don't come easily to some people, and I understand that. I have a very happy-go-lucky nature, but that doesn't mean that I don't have my stresses in life, that I don't have my dark periods, because I do. And Anita, I know what you're talking about. You know, like when a lot of videos that you watch and everybody's so happy, chipper, chipper. And I think that sometimes I appear that way too. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have bad times during the day or the week or the month or the year. Everybody has bad times. I just don't show them, but that doesn't mean that they don't happen. Sometimes you can get stuck on what's going wrong without looking at the positive moments in your life. I gotta get this. Sorry, that was my granddaughter. It was my daughter-in-law. Anyway, where were we? Oh, taking time to recognize the good things in your life can pay off with more than just a pleasant feeling. Because research has shown that gratitude boosts life satisfaction, optimism, and overall well-being. It only makes sense that if you're happy, you're going to live a better life. And like I said, not everybody can be happy all the time, but we have to look with gratitude. Where did it go? Oh, gotta find it. See, I can't even do this right. Yep, there we go. We have to do this with gratitude. We have to have gratitude in our life. We have to know what's going on. It can help you even to sleep better. You know, if you're really grateful for things in your life, as small as they are, you do tend to sleep a little bit better because you're going to bed with a happier feeling. If you're worried about what I got to pay this bill or what am I going to do about this or that, you go to bed and you're stressing and you're trying to think about all the things that are going wrong in your life instead of just being thankful for the good things. Always think if something negative happens, like, oh my gosh, I have to pay the electric bill and that's going to put me short this week. Or no, better, you know what, I got to pay the, no, even the electric bill. Oh, I got to pay my electric bill and that's going to put me short this week. The grateful thing is, well, at least I have the money to pay the light bill and I won't have my lights turned off. So even though it's a negative, you kind of spun it around to turn it into a positive. I'm really running short on the rent money this month. It's going to be really difficult. But you know what? I have a house with a roof over my head, and I'm grateful for that. You can always flip around something negative. Sometimes it takes a little work. I admit it does take a little bit of work. But grateful also enhances your journey. It boosts happiness, which prompts you to make healthier choices, and you're better able to respond to setbacks. If I've had a setback this week, I had a 0.2 gain. I'm not going to let it define me. I'm not going to let it overcome me. I'm going to overcome this feeling of, you know, like, oh, I really worked really hard this week, and I walked, and I ate what I was supposed to eat, and I did really well. But the positive thing I can come out of this, what I'm grateful for is, you know, you had a really crappy weekend and you were able to turn it around and you had a small gain rather than the huge gain that you would have had in the past. In the past, you would have been discouraged with your Saturday and Sunday outlook and you would have waited until the following week to start again. No, you got right back on track. So I'm grateful that I'm making smarter choices that way. And people that write down in their journals what they're more thankful for, more likely are going to be happier people than people that are always writing down negative things. If you write down negative things constantly, you're going to be in a down mood. You really are. And nobody likes to be around Debbie Downers. They really don't. Your friends will put up with you for only so long. But then they're going to go, snap out of it. Because, you know, like they just don't want you to be doing that anymore. But so what you want to do is practice 3 good things. So number 1, think about all 3 good things that happened to you in the last 24 hours. Mine would be that I have the support of all you guys and my Weight Watchers meeting, the encouragement that I got even though I had a slight gain. My leader that weighed me in gave me words of encouragement, showed me how well I've been doing in the past, how well I'm doing, and that I'm going to keep on this journey. I'm also grateful for Jim. I mean, I have somebody that I can count on, rely on. Although this morning when he woke me up getting ready, because he left earlier than me, he is not the quietest person in the morning to get ready. I, on the other hand, lay out all my clothes and everything that I'm going to need in the bathroom the day before or the night before. So I'm just strictly in the bathroom, and that's the only noise I make. No, I heard Jim opening the dresser and opening and closing this dresser and going in the closet and getting his belt and putting his change in his pocket and putting on his aftershave and, you know, all of that stuff. But in the same sense, even though it was very annoying and it woke me up because he was so loud, I'm just grateful that he was there. I woke up to him being there this morning. That, you know, God gave us another day together, so I'm grateful for that. And then the third thing is my family. I'm always going to say my family and my faith. I'd be lost without my family and my faith. I know that. And number 2 is write down each thing and describe it with as much detail as you can. Well, I just told you. That's as much detail. I could go into way more because, you know, I do tend to talk a little bit. Did you notice that about me? I do like to talk. But anyway, I do have a journal. I have a food journal. I have a quote journal. I have an idea journal. I have a daily thought journal. I have a prayer journal. In my prayer journal, I just put just little things I want to remember to pray about. Judy Brevet, her husband's having a pacemaker put in today, so I said some extra prayers for her, so I asked you to say some extra prayers for her and her husband too. And number 3, note how you felt during and after what you experienced, a good thing, and write it down. I have so many good things in my life. Like I said earlier, I have bad things go on in my life. Everybody does. But I have to say that I'm very fortunate that I have more good things in my life than bad things. And I'm very grateful for that. So now we're going to do the Think Again page. And the unhelpful thought is, things aren't going great for me right now. It's impossible to think of anything good. And the helpful thought is, you know, things may be hard, but it doesn't mean nothing good is going to happen. Even a cold glass of iced tea when I'm thirsty is a small but great thing. Just think about it. Some people don't even have clean drinking water. You can just go to the water fountain or you go to the refrigerator and get a bottle of water. I have bottled water because I have so many germaphobes in my family that they don't like drinking water out of the tap. But and it's nice if you're on a trip or something just to bring some water. But I usually have a cup. I have like all kinds of water cups everywhere. The unhelpful thought is thinking of 3 things I'm grateful for sounds nice, but I don't have time to do that. But the helpful thought is thinking of 3 good things won't take long. I can stop watching TV at night for 5 minutes and think of that when I want to get ready to go to bed. And that's true. You know, everybody says, well, I don't have any time. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. Sometimes you just have to make time. You know, nobody has time. I know it's like a morbid thought, but nobody has time to go to a funeral. But you make time for it because you want to show some respect and love to the family. And, you know, just if you have to make time for something, you can. You really can. Not to say it'll be easy, but be grateful that you have the opportunity to be able to make time for things. This is for a tomato and nectarine salad with scallions and pumpkin seeds. I have diverticulosis, one of my many woes that I have in my life, and I can't eat seeds too much. So this wouldn't be something I would be trying. But anyway, we want to, this week, let's practice gratitude. Every day, have something else that you're grateful for. Write it down, share it with somebody. Share it in the comments down below, what you're grateful for. Just give me one little inkling of, not inkling, just give me one idea of what you're grateful for today. And I know everybody's going to say family and health and friends. That's true. That's really true. But think of something that you're truly, truly grateful for. And I will tell you that other than my family, my friends, and my faith, what I'm truly, truly grateful for is the fact that I'm finally, after all these years, because I'm going to be 68 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be 68. I am grateful that I finally learned how to live a good life. A lifestyle that I can live with for the rest of my life. A lifestyle that's healthy for me, that's going to save me on medical costs in the future. Hopefully save me on unwanted illnesses that I don't really need or want. And just that I can enjoy my life, live my life, eat what I want in my life within reason, and continue to lose weight. I may not be like on the fastest moving train, but it doesn't matter if you're on the bullet train or just the regular old ratty-tatty train, Amtrak train or whatever train, because you're both going to get to your destination. Somebody might get there a little quicker. If you're on the bullet train, you'll get there a little quicker, but that doesn't necessarily mean you learned anything along the way. You're going so fast on that bullet train, you're missing your life going by. You're missing all the beautiful scenery. If you take a scenic route on the train, you can enjoy the countryside, and you can really enjoy it. That's what I'm learning with this journey, is I'm learning how to enjoy my life. I'm not letting it pass me by, and I'm going at the pace that I want to go at. So I hope you liked the video. Give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and share it if you think it'll help somebody. And please, please leave a comment. So I'll talk to you guys on my daily vlog, or else next week on my Weight Watchers Weekly Highlights. So I'll see you guys whenever.